Abdomen sign and symptoms, liver qi stagnation causing hypochondrial pain. Case history. Hypochondrium. Most patients are not familiar with the word hypochondrium. Therefore, when we ask patients about symptoms in this area, we point to it. The hypochondrial area includes the ribs and the area immediately below them on both sides. This area is influenced by the liver and gallbladder channels, and it is important to note that the left hypochondrial area also may reflect liver disharmonies. Again, when patients report abdominal problem in this area, it is important to identify the location exactly. If any pain is located only in the hypochondrial region, it is definitely related to the liver and or gallbladder channels. If the pain starts in the hypochondrial region and radiates toward the center of the epigastrium, it indicates rebellious liver qi invading the stomach. If the pain starts in the center of the epigastrium and radiates towards either the right or left hypochondrium, it indicates a primarily deficiency of stomach with a secondary stagnation of liver qi. Case history. A 49-year-old woman had been suffering from recurrent bouts of pain and discomfort in the right hypochondrium for the past 7 years. The pain was sometimes sharp in nature and radiated to her shoulder. The patient also suffered from feeling of wooziness in her head, lack concentration, and sometimes had difficulty finding her words. She had occasional dizzy spells in the mornings and also suffered from blurred vision and floaters. She often felt tired and her joints would ache, especially her left hip, when she had pain for a long time. The patient suffered from insomnia and often woke up between 3 and 4 a.m. She used to suffer from colitis with abdominal pain, mucus and blood in the stool, and diarrhea. This had been helped by acupuncture, although she still had loose stools. She suffered from premenstrual breast distension and irritability. Her period were becoming scatter and her left breast hard after her period. She had several breast lumps. The tongue body was slightly pale purple, with red points and slightly red side. It was swollen with teeth marks and had a sticky coating. Her pulse was deep weak, choppy, and the left front position was relatively overflowing. Diagnosis: the hypochondrial pain is caused by liver qi stagnation. Other symptoms of liver qi stagnation are the premenstrual breast distension and irritability. Evidence of the long-standing and severe nature of the stagnation is shown by the tongue having a slight purple color. The feeling of wooziness in the head, lack of concentration, difficulty finding words, breast lump, and dizzy spells in the morning point towards the presence of phlegm. This is confirmed by the swollen tongue, body, and sticky tongue coating. The underlying deficiency which lead to the development of phlegm is predominantly one of the spleen and kidney yang. This is causing the loose stool and tiredness and is reflected in the pulse, which is deep and weak, and or the tongue which is swollen with teeth marks. There is also a deficiency of liver blood, manifesting with blurred vision, floaters, the periods becoming scattered, and the choppy quality of the pulse, and the pale color of the tongue. The pain in the left breast occurring after the period indicates that although it is due to liver qi stagnation, there is an underlying blood deficiency. Ache in the joints is normally due to painful obstruction syndrome with wind, dampness, or cold. However, and in women, ache in the joints without swelling is often caused simply by deficient blood failing to nourish the sinews, as is the case in this patient. Thank you for your attention.